Right now, we're turning to breaking news at our southern border. The Lukeville Port of Entry is now open after being closed for a month. Allison Rodriguez, our anchor right here on 12 News Today in AZ, joining us live from Lukeville. Allison, you have been out there for several hours now. What are you now seeing?
Well, now these gates are open and the traffic is flowing through here. And our cameras were rolling the moment those first vehicles were able to pull through. But as you can see now, everyone is good to go, getting the green light. And at this point, there's no wait anymore to get in. We did have some cars, as I mentioned to you in our last hour, that there were some vehicles on the other side waiting to get into the U.S. Now, they have all gone through as well. So you can see things are open here now, and the gates are good to go after this month-long closure. Now, it was a surprise announcement coming Tuesday that Biden officials confirmed this port of entry would finally reopen. It says after a month since it's been closed. CBP officials making the call to close the gates here. They say they needed their resources elsewhere amid an historic rise of crossings and encounters with migrants. And so that's what they did. They closed this here. We also told you in November that CBP in the Tucson sector would be scaling back on their social media because they said they needed resources elsewhere as they were dealing with this border crisis here. I can also tell you that Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs did call out the Biden administration, saying that the Border Patrol, CBP, Homeland Security, they all needed more resources. It never should have gotten to this point. But as we mentioned, here we are, and the gates are open now. I did speak with one of the first gentlemen who was waiting in line to get into Mexico, who has family there on the other side. And actually, this gentleman who you're going to hear from in just a moment, he has a home in Rocky Point. He lives here on the Arizona side in the West Valley. And he says that this closure, well, they just had to make the best of it. Take a listen.
How's the closure affected you guys then?
We just didn't come down. It is an inconvenience. However, we work around it.
Yeah, so they had to make the best of it. I spoke with another gentleman who has family who lives just on the other side in Sonoita there, and he told me that he lives in Ajo. Normally only takes him 40 minutes to go and see his son and his grandchildren, but it didn't stop him, this closure. He still made the 6 to 7 hour trek through the San Luis Port of Entry to just get on the other side. So what was normally 40 minutes actually took him a long time, as you can see, exponentially longer here. Now, what's ahead after this closure is open? Well, just because it's open now doesn't mean it won't close again. That is what Governor Katie Hobbs is essentially saying. We're not sure if that could happen. And our senators, Kirsten Sinema and Mark Kelly, they are calling for more permanent change to help this so that a closure like this doesn't happen again. We're going to have more from here in Lukeville, Arizona throughout the morning. But for now, we are live in Lukeville. Allison Rodriguez, 12 News Today in AZ.
Thank you, Allison. We'll see you in about 15 more minutes right here on 12 News Today in AZ.